for themselves. I'm not going to do any introductions myself, so include in the biographical information you want to. You can use them at the time any way you want. Are you ready, Brett? Okay, 1 minute each. We'll start at the end with Max Goldman.
My name is Max Goldman. I'm an educator. I'm a youth advocate for 15 years here in the district. I'm a former ANC commissioner. I'm also a nonprofit small business owner. I'm going to lay down 3 markers of things that I have fought for in this ward and in this city, and I'll continue to fight for. The first is better school reform. I'm tired of stale test taking and technocratic reform from the top. We're going to have a school reform that embraces community schools and the promised neighborhoods so that our children have all the resources they need to succeed. On the small business side, no more giveaways to big box stores and downtown developers. We're going to invest in the small business entrepreneurs and dreamers who are putting Ward 4 back to work. And finally, on the good government side, I'm going to fight to get rid of all the corporate donations and lobbyists and contractor money that has poisoned our elections. We need clean elections so that all residents have an equal voice. Thank you very much.
Judy Jones.
I'm Judy Jones. I am a native Washingtonian. I graduated from St. Anthony's High School in the district and from Drexel University in UDC. I'm a master's in international business and computers. I have 23 years as a public school teacher, and I have a 3-pronged approach: better education, DC statehood rights so we can control our social programs a lot better, and smarter, I have smart development, but certainly smarter development than what we have. If you look on my website, we need education to enhance the job skills. There are going to be 15 million jobs in manufacturing that high school kids can qualify for. We need to have our high schools in a better shape, and which would create smarter development, and our local entrepreneurs who live and work in the district will be enhanced as well.
Thank you, Jahi.
Hello, my name is Baruti Jahi, and let me first state it is an honor and pleasure to be here to speak to you today. I am a 20-year resident of the District of Columbia, a PhD in public policy from Howard University, past president of Shepherd Park Citizens Association, very active as an Orange Hat Patrol captain, and I'm running for city council because we need to address the current pay-to-play culture that currently exists in the city council. Residents throughout the city, particularly in Ward 4, have lost faith in local government. This is an opportunity to bring good government back to the District of Columbia, and more importantly, good government back to all Ward 4 residents. Thank you.
Charles Gurley.
Calvin Gurley.
Calvin, I'm sorry.
Good evening. I am Calvin Gurley. I am running for Ward 4 City Council, and I will be the next City Council member in 2012. The reason why is because I'm winning, because Ward 4 is losing. Ward 4 is losing its pride. Ward 4 has lost its dignity. Ward 4 has lost its voice. And when I win, Ward 4 will have a voice on the council. When I win, Ward 4 will have someone to support them and protect them. Currently, right now, I'm the only one here at the dais as an accountant and auditing background. I know the problems. I have the solutions. Either a council member currently on the council now, either she doesn't know or she doesn't care to protect and serve Ward 4. When I win, Ward 4 wins. They'll win a voice on the council, they'll win a voice at the mayor's office.
Time is up. Renee Bowser.
Thank you. My name is Renee Bowser, and I'm an experienced labor attorney and a former 3-term ANC commissioner and chair who's consistently advocated for community and worker empowerment and I have a record of getting things done. I'll bring change to Ward 4 by fighting to advance all residents, staying connected with all Ward 4 neighborhoods, and consistently following through on commitments to enhance residents' lives throughout my term, not just during election season. I'm running for Ward 4 Council because I believe that after 4.5 years in office, the current council member has failed to provide consistent, responsive leadership to all parts of Ward 4, and I believe she's out of touch, including issues on ethics. She's shepherded through a weak ethics bill which has a gaping loophole, and she's benefiting from that loophole, and refuses to disclose her corporate contributors. Secondly, she's on the side of Pepco.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to proceed to the questions. Calvin, I apologize for one thing I want you to know is that I had some problems with my contacts and we're not able to wear them tonight. So I'm operating at a disadvantage. I'll try my best to avoid that. And the other comment is, please remain seated when you make your comments rather than standing up. All right. This is a question for which there's the answer. The question is almost as long as the answer. We're allowing 30 seconds for the response. Listen carefully. A ballot initiative banning corporate political contributions has been proposed for the November ballot. First, do you generally support this proposal? And second, ballot initiatives passed by voters have been overturned by the council before. If elected, do you pledge to respect the will of the people if the proposal passes? Ms. Bowser?
Yes, I would support it. I was the first candidate to come out with a press release back in November accusing the council member of a weak council bill that allowed the gaping loophole of corporate bundling, and I also urged her to get off the committee, and I would advocate and vote to maintain it if the council looks to overturn it.
Thank you. Mr. Gurley?
Yes, I would support the initiative. The current ethic bill is a lousy bill. What happens is you duplicate efforts, you duplicate officers, and you pay more. You have 2 officers now, 2 officers of efforts. That's like a baseball team or a baseball game, and you have an umpire who ruled wrong and threw the game. You're supposed to fire that umpire and replace him with another. What this bill does is put 2 umpires behind home plate.
Thank you. Mr. Jahi?
Yes, I will support the initiative. I will support the will of the people, obviously, to support the initiative. I want to emphasize that the current ethics bill, led by the incumbent, is what the Washington Post calls a toothless wonder. It doesn't do anything to change the current pay-to-play culture that we exist in, and it's exactly what people are complaining about when they refer to some of the wrong in local government.
Ms. Jones?
Yes, ultimately I would support the initiative and this will of the people. They are the ultimate ones, and included in that ethics bill is a recall, some recall legislation. And in all things, the citizens have the ultimate say. What we don't know is hidden in that bill is what we really need to talk about as well. Certainly corporate donations are an issue, but they have allowed a gate. That ethics bill has allowed a gate around that council so that they won't be held accountable for those donations.
Mr. Skolnick?
It's not a matter of will I support this initiative, because I am supporting this initiative now. I was there when the Committee for Public Trust announced this initiative. I've instructed all of my volunteers that the day that the ballot petitions are released, they'll be going around door to door and collecting signatures. We're Democrats. We believe that we should get this corporate money out of the political system on the national level and right here on the local level. So I'll fight for this. This is a big deal.
Okay, now another 30-second question. Is raising income taxes an option you would consider should there be a shortfall in the fiscal year 2013 budget? Mr. Gurley, would you start the discussion?
The current bill, I believe, is raising taxes on those who make $350,000 or greater. And from the history of this city, it has wrongly, or let's say discriminately, taxed poor folks doing the financial control board as far as property taxes to pay for this deficit. So poor folks have taken on their backs the deficit. So I think it's time that those 1%, as you can call it, should pitch in as far as their increase in the treasury.
Mr. Jahi?
No, I don't support taxing our way out of our problems. I think the district, especially in this climate, in this culture, we need to look at innovative solutions to addressing our problems. And innovative solutions might include looking at alternative funding from private and other nonprofit groups that can help to supplement our issues and concerns with the local budget. But taxing our way out of this particular situation is not the answer.
Ms. Jones?
We have already, there is not a day that goes by that we are taxed about something, parking,